Welcome to another episode of Pokémon Mastermind. So, we am here. Let's start that again. Jesus Christ. Welcome to another episode of Pokémon Mastermind. It is currently 1-0 to myself, the JARL, against Professor Gilden, the Professor of Blue Sheep Books. So, we have another 10 questions.
Not self-proclaimed.
Not self-proclaimed. Yes, we know. So we have another 10 questions. We are changing it up a bit this time. So we have the chosen card, which is the Gouging Fire from Temporal Forces. We've agreed a price. Now, we agreed the price before New York. This card has gone up in price. Stop stealing the card.
It's beautiful.
This card has gone up in price. However, we agreed it before I left, so we are sticking with that price. Now, 10 questions. Every question he answers, we knock 5% off the total price. So let's see how he gets on. Okay.
I'll be happy if I get one. I'm aiming high.
Professor.
Thank you.
In Pokemon games Gold, Silver, and Crystal, how many Pokemon evolve into their new Generation 2 forms from being traded?
Oh dear, bloody Arceus. Trade evolutions. Gen 2 specific trades.
So these Pokemon go into their Gen 2 evolutions when you trade them. So, for example, it can't be Golem.
Yeah, that's Gen 1,
It can't be Machamp. It can't be Gengar. They are Gen 1.
Gen 2 evolutions via trade. I'm drawing a blank. I'm not going to be able to answer this one.
Okay. The answer is 6. So there's 6 Pokemon in total. So the second question is a joint question. So I won't give you the full answer until the end.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm on 2 hours sleep from New York as well. So I probably won't even be able to answer
Is that a coffee?
myself.
Is that a coffee?
I've had a coffee.
Full context.
I'm sort of like 50% there. I've gone from 25 to 50.
If I'm getting screwed, he's still caffeinated.
Yeah. So, how many of the pre-evolved Pokemon are from Generation 1?
This ties into question number 1.
So, of the Pokemon that evolve into their Generation 2 forms from being traded,
Yeah.
how many of the pre-evolved Pokemon are from Generation 1?
I'm trying to run through the entire bloody Pokedex in my head from Gen 2, and I'm drawing a blank. Let's keep it simple. Skip.
The answer is all of them. So all 6 Pokemon are originally Generation 1. You have Seadra that evolves into Kingdra. You have Porygon that evolves into Porygon 2. Is it Porygon 2 or Z?
Z's the third evolution that comes later on.
See, good job that wasn't a question.
It is now.
Onyx into Steelix.
Yeah.
Scyther into Scizor. I can't remember the last 2 now. What were the last 2?
I think I'll get a free one because he can't remember the last 2. Even though he's probably got the answers on his card.
No, I actually couldn't fit them on. There's 2 more, and I'll tell you what, I'll pop them up on the screen now, and then you will see an edit clip where I will tell you what they are. How about that? And the answers were Poliwhirl into Politoed and Slowpoke into Slowking. And I should have known this because there's a question coming up about Slowking later on.
Magic.
So, back to the questions. Question 3. In Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, where do you first encounter Machop?
Oh, one of the tunnels with the darkness. There's no Zubats. Rock tunnel.
Correct. Well done.
There's my 1. I could quit now. I can roll away. There's no wheels on this chair.
Heatrans Heatran's weakest type disadvantage is which Pokemon type? Now I can give you a hint. It is a ×4 weakness, whereas the others are ×2 weakness.
Yeah, Heatran's a bit weird. It's a fire, but it's also... I'm trying to remember its second type. It's... Is Heatran's secondary type rock?
I believe so. No? No.
It's steel.
Steel. Yeah, steel.
Steel. Fire and steel. They could potentially cancel each other out. Which are those two weak to? Fire is strong against ice. Ugh. This is going to be one of those ones where you give me the answer. I was like, Darkness, no. Steel, rock. If it's fire and steel, it's not fighting. It's definitely not flying. Yeah. Just going to go with rock. Rock type.
I will give you that. The answer is ground, which is...
Ooh, that's very close.
So it's ×4 is the answer. Yeah, so ground type is the weakness, the highest weakness. Now, what are the remaining 2 weaknesses?
For Heatran.
For Heatran. So the damage multiplier of each is ×2, but there's
So we've
two
done the
more.
×4.
There's 2 more that Heatran is weak against.
We've done the ×4, now it's 2 × 2. So, it's a fire and a steel, and we've already knocked off ground. So rock would be the other one then, wouldn't it?
No.
No. Water.
I mean, yes.
That one's an easy one.
Ground and rock are kind of the same thing, because it's like you were talking like trading cards.
Yeah, going back to Gen 1, I don't understand why they didn't just do an Earth type.
Yeah.
Question for the OGs. So we've got water, we've got ground. I'm going to add that to the 2. It's also a steel type, so fighting.
Correct, yes. So the answer is water and fighting for both of those. Okay, so that's 3 questions right. That's 15% off the total amount. Question 6. Shining, Slowking, colour variation.
All I can think of is Galarian Slowking and his stupid rap from the anime. My wife hates that. She really hated it. Do you remember that episode? The Slowking and the Galarian Slowking, they have a little rap battle.
No, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a weird...
We'll put the clip up on it.
Yeah. Yeah, just go and have a look. It's a weird one. My wife hates it. Now that's all I can think of. And there's a bit of purple going on there. Blue is my answer.
Blue.
Yeah. Dabba-dee and Dabba-die.
Okay.
Those are freebies.
Oh my god. The answer is that it is a darker shade of pink, and the collar is blue and white, not red and white.
I heard blue. Somewhere in that mishmash of words.
I can't give you
No,
that
that's all right,
because
that's
it
all right.
wasn't the
I'll
official
take it as a small percentage.
Yeah, it was okay.
Blue was
We're
in
not giving an extra percentage, don't worry about that. So, especially after when I gave him a point for Pokemon Go team leaders that had nothing to do with professors. So,
Yeah, I told him after the fact that I wasn't right there.
Yeah.
He just gave me anyway.
Yeah.
Still didn't win.
No, exactly. I got £16. So, question 7. In the Scarlet and Violet set Obsidian Flames,
Yes.
which Pokemon is the first Fire alternate art card?
Houndour is the dark. Oh, Ninetales is in there. Ice-Q is in there, but it's an SIR. Oh, I'm trying to think what else is in there with Ninetales. It's not a big set. There's only a few illustration rares and SIRs in there. Hardly any trainers. It's a baby set. Anyone can finish it. Does Ninetales have a compatriot? You're not going to tell me, are you? No. No clues. No clues. This is the stress I'm working under. Sorry, I'm going to go with Ninetales.
Correct. Well done. So you're up to 20% now.
I'll take that.
So, last 3 questions. Name the loyal 3 and their leader.
That's Shrouded Fable, right? The sets. And as far I haven't played the game or the downloadable content. The loyal 3 is Bunky Dory, Okie Dogie, and Pheasantipity.
And their leader?
Is Petulant.
Correct.
You know why I know that one? Because I love Mochi.
Because Serena was pointing
Mochi.
at everything.
Mochi.
That's why.
Mochi.
The person who should be
Yeeks.
helping
You know, I love the Mochi. I didn't play. Scarlet and Violet was a train wreck.
So that's 5 questions right now, which gives you a total of 25% off. However, I still get the point if you can't beat me for 8 questions. So I technically win, but he's got to answer the last 2 to get an extra 10% off.
So what am I on right now?
So you're on 25%, which means you've answered 5 out of 8 questions right.
So I'm not going to get the points.
So you're not going to get the point.
These thresholds, eh?
But you're still going to get a percentage off, which was, I mean, it's a pretty good offer.
So who's the true victor here then?
True victor is probably not me. I get a point, but he still gets a card that is definitely cheaper than anywhere else he will find it in the UK market.
Look at this card. Who really wins?
Who really wins, indeed. What is the name of the alter ego of Professor Kukui? Kukui? Kukui?
Oh, the Masked Royal.
Correct. 30% off. Well done. Okay, last question. Shrouded Fables, Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusk Noir. Yeah. Who is the artist?
James Turner.
Correct. Well done. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I still win the point. He comes out the victor because he has 35% knocked off, which is still very, very good. 1 point off getting the point though, but at least he's managed to get his Gouging Fire. So, see us in the next Pokemon Mastermind for the next 10 questions, and hopefully I win again. So, thanks a lot. Cheers. See you in the next one.